What is up, YouTube? It's your boy G11 back at it again, joined by the resident otaku Jude. What's going on, Jude?
Not much. Just rolling in on a card, dude. Hey, what's up, guys? Rolling in on a card tournament, and that was me saying hi to the people running said tournament.
Yeah, Jude is partially in the middle of a tournament, so he might be in and out. I think Sus might be out of commission tonight. Possibly. Okay, I think Sus might possibly be out of commission for tonight, but regardless, we still must continue with the mission for tonight. So check it out. Check it out. I know it's kind of weird. I can't really do the would you rather's with you and disposed of and with Sus gone. It's kind of. Do I ask myself the would you rather? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's K. He said, "Hey, yo, what's going on? I feel strongly about topic." Appreciate that, K. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Well, I don't know, man.
So, real quick.
Oh God.
Sorry about the distractions. I do have one would you rather based off of good old my good old campaign that finally ended.
Oh God. Okay, what's would you rather? What you got?
So, would you rather be reborn as your best friend's child, or straight up get sent to another world?
That sounds like you tried some berserk type ending shit. So you said be reborn as your best friend's child, or what was the other option?
Get sent to a completely different world.
I'll take option two. I'm not gonna come back and be my best friend's son. Hell no, that's
Great
weird.
job.
Well, I
Oh
mean,
man,
what would? Huh?
it could be fun though. Like, what if you just
Nope.
had unfinished business in this life, and now you got that second chance?
Oh my God. To just fuck his life up as the son. I mean, no. I get what you're saying, but you can finish your business in the new world. I
But
guess.
how can you if your business is in this world?
Well, you just start some beef in the next world. Oh, see, Carl. See, there you go. Carl said, "Hell no." Yeah, appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, Kay and Carl. By the way, well, you know what? While I got you here, Jude, before you tap out, I got a good "Would you rather" for you. You
What?
ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so would you rather never mentally or physically age? So would you rather never age mentally or never age physically? Which one would you choose?
Since black don't crack, I'm just gonna stick to never physically aging.
You're right. Black don't crack, especially when you take care of it. That's a good point. I thought about the mentally thing, but then I was like, oh, wait a minute. We got two. Kay says, "Oh man, you changed it up from the campaign, so now always talking about your thing." Pickle says, "Get sent to another world. My best friend is fucked." Up. Hey, that's what I'm saying. What if you had kind of jumping back to Jude's question? What if you did have a fucked up best friend who just tortured you or something? And what if he knew you were reborn as his son? Right? Like that would be interesting. I don't know. Just saying. But me and James agree on that second one, that with the physical never aging. I don't know what you guys will do, but yeah.
All right. At this point, I will be right back, but I will be tuned in.
All right, there goes Jude. Pickle says, "At what age does the never aging start?" Well, kind of depends, Pickle. I mean, let's just for this case say whatever age you want it to be. So, oh, actually, you know what? You know what? You ever seen that movie with Justin Timberlake, where it's like just in time, where they have to keep like time is currency, and so like once they reach a certain age, they just stop. I think it's like when you become like an adult, basically, like in your 20s. So let's say like you hit your 20s and you just stop aging. Let me add Sus up in the stream. What up, though? Mans was unprepared. Unprepared. Oh no, yes. So you want me to drop you down, sus? You're muted. It's a mutiny.
Something else happened, but fucking yeah.
I got you. I got you, bro.
All right.
Well, you good? I'm glad to see you. Glad you're here. You look like you healthy.
Uh, I'm all right.
Well, to kind of spin you up, we did a would you rather for Jude, and then I asked a would you rather question. I said, would you rather never physically age or rather mentally age? So far, everyone's choosing physical. Kay says probably physical. Carl says physical. Physical age. Stop, please. Pickle says probably physical. The back pain goes away. Well, back pain doesn't really kick in until you're like maybe later in your 20s. Like, well, I can't say that in the military. That shit hit us early. Sus, you're muted again, bro. It's all good. Let me know if my shit's echoing too, because I have my shit playing through the speaker. I'm not
Oh,
using the headphones
you
today.
good? You good?
Yeah.
That is a tough one. Mentally or
So real
physically?
quick, when it comes to the campaign summary, the actual choice was your best friend or your sibling.
Oh, okay, okay. So he was addressing Kay's question, or a question that Kay made. Uh
Um,
oh, here, Carl. I'll drop the link for you, Carl.
that's a good question. I don't know. Would I physically or mentally stop aging?
There you go.
I don't
Yeah,
think.
which would you do?
Am I prone to going like getting Alzheimer's or schizophrenia, any of that shit before I answer? Because like,
Oh, so that's kind of what Pickle was getting at too, though, and then K. So, you'll still so if you choose the physical joint, right? Oh, let me pull Carl up real quick. Hey, Carl.
Yo,
Hey, so if you choose the physical route, like your body stops, but you still age mentally, right? So just
yeah.
picture like it kind of like just imagine you a Saiyan, right?
Hmm.
Like you reach adulthood, and then you look like that forever until like I don't know,
You're late
yeah.
fucking 600.
Like that,
uh,
I think that would be sick. I would choose the physical aspect of it.
see, but then like, but if your mental state deteriorates, then it's kind of fucking pointless. You could be physically in shape, but you got the mind of a fucking 2-year-old.
Hey, but Kay says most of the brain disorders are because of physical deterioration. So if your body doesn't deteriorate, then your mind might be okay.
yeah,
But who's to say? Let's just hear me out on this then. Just because it stops aging doesn't mean that does not mean those problems that you had doesn't get worse. Nobody said the problems that you already had prior to it go away. It just said this stops aging. So you say if you got tendonitis or scoliosis or
Yeah,
something,
but you stop
those are
aging
still
at
with you.
20. If you have those afflictions beforehand, that just is what it is. But if you stop aging, what did Pickle say? Like 1920? Because I referenced that movie with Justin Timberlake where they time is currency, right?
Uh huh.
I mean, that's like your peak physical condition. When I was 20 years old, I was like 160 pounds. Perfection. You know what I'm saying?
Perfection.
not lying. Shoot.
Pickle says, oh, hang on, my bad. Pickle says, suspect, what up?
Yo, what's going on? Pickle, the dill pickle.
Yeah.
Uh,
Kate says aging implies growth to a point, then deteriorating past that point. Right. So that's to counter your point, sus, because you're not
But
aging
if it
anymore. Oh,
true, but some diseases can start before you get to
uh,
that age that or just to say an injury if it doesn't start till 1920 what if you
tomato.
hold on.
no
Wait,
if you get fucked up or have some disease before that 19th or 20th birthday where it stops then you're fucking stuck with that shit for the rest of your life.
and actually, to Suss's point,
Oh my
also we
god.
for the 22-year-old who's stuck in the body of an 8-year-old. That happened when she was a baby.
Wait,
Unfortunately,
what?
The
remember the 22-year-old who was basically stuck in the body of an 8-year-old. That happened when she was a baby.
Oh yeah. She had that like that brain tumor, and
Yeah.
they had to pull out
So,
part of her brain. Mm-hmm.
and that's technically a physical thing. Unfortunately.
So yeah, in this scenario, you just stop aging completely as an adult versus an 8-year-old.
Not wrong.
Pickle says, "Well, what happens when you get old and still think you could do the stuff that you could do in the early years and slip a disc?" Oh my
That's
god!
what do you mean? That's the day we live in now. That's actually happening right now.
I
So
know,
there's
right?
This is
nothing you can look at you can look at your dad or your granddad or your uncle that is a older like older age, and you can see that right then and there today.
I mean, this is real. This is real time. Kay says the body operating at peak capacity also has the ability to rebuild itself to a point much more than. See, Kay always makes my argument better than I make it.
Yes, that is true though. To a certain point though, it can rebuild
Mhm.
itself to a certain point, but it will never go back to norm. 100%, never go back to 100%. So even if you give that to your brother, even if you uh, are a peak. My dad. Wait, what did that say?
He said my dad's getting milk.
Oh damn, mine
Pickle, you
too,
a goddamn clown, bro.
bruh. He went to go get the milk, and he gonna come back once I get that NBA career. Put that milk down at the door and was like, "I'm back, son."
Oh my god,
No,
I'm done with y'all with this one.
I do not. That's all sus. That is all
hey
sus.
man,
I'm not
I
gonna.
just gotta ask the questions nobody else is.
Uh huh. All right, I got one more for y'all before we really dig into the topic today. Which I had some ideas about what I wanted to cover because there was some pretty serious shit that happened this week.
Hmm.
But like those topics are so heavy, and I want to save it for a different forum versus kind of like what we cover here. I know from time to time we do cover some serious shit, but man, the stuff that happened like in the past week was just so egregious. Like my mental was just like off. And Carl, you know what I'm talking about. Some of it.
Does any of it happen to do with a certain place in Florida?
Possible. Well, was it Florida or I'm talking about? Well, the one thing I saw was the lady that stabbed up her kids. That was crazy.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah,
I sent you that one. Yeah,
yeah.
and
You told me that one.
that's some sick stuff, man.
That
But
one was rough.
another time, like you said, another time, because I know how I'm gonna get with that one, and I'm not trying to
Yeah,
be.
me too. Me too. I'm sensitive about kid stuff. So let me do one more would you rather before we really dig in. So this one is this, and this one's kind of funny. No, should I do a funny one or y'all want like a thought
Hey,
provoking?
I got one real quick. I got one.
Oh, what you guys
Wait a
says?
second. No, hold on a second. All right. Would you rather?
Uh
I'm gonna just say it because like I ain't finna fucking type it. Would you rather
oh.
have a big penis but be and have no more than $50 in your
Here we
pocket,
go. Here we
or would
go.
you rather lose 2 to 3 inches but have like a couple $1 million?
This is the same thing you asked before.
Yeah. No. No. Is it? Is it? I don't fucking know. I
Funny, I'm
Pickles.
still thinking about the aging.
Listen, I'm not sus. I'm not chopping off my penis.
Oh no. Oh yeah
Even
yeah yeah.
even because
Yeah.
you asked this last time. You're
I
like,
did.
would
I
you cut
did. I
off like
forgot.
a
I
third
forgot.
of it to make $1 million or some shit, or you get paid money each time you cut off like an
An
inch of
inch.
your penis or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
Bro,
no, I'd
I'm,
never do that.
bruh. But if you cut off and like just say you two,
No,
maybe even
no,
three, you can go get
nope.
that surgery with that money you
Wait,
got, and
wait,
then
that
pull that
wait,
extra 2 to 3
I
out.
wait,
chopping a sacred
Boom.
tree in my
You ain't
forest.
lose nothing.
wait,
Not
wait, wait.
a sacred tree in my forest.
Hold up. Before we get to what James sent, Pickle, really?
How many million? Let's say a couple.
Really, Pickle? About how many?
I'm sorry. I'm
Jesus
Let's just
Christ.
say
but
in the
no,
realms of
you lost.
tens. Let's just say
Hell,
in the realm of tens. Let's just go with
No, absolutely not.
Right. I'm not doing it. Like I need that.
that.
Exactly.
But I'm saying though, with the money,
Hey, tree in the forest.
you can get that shit pulled right back out and be right back there. The only thing you would
I
lose
don't
is
think it works like
you
that.
can't
So,
do dick ups no more. That's it.
so once you cut it off, like it doesn't work. Like you can't
It
just.
still works.
Actually, hold on.
I guess if you do it fast enough.
I might have to do the research on it, but I have heard that there's like, it's called hidden penis. Strangely enough, there's some extra stuff back there.
Thank you. I already know.
I'm not kidding.
Every man has about 2 to 3 inches,
No.
tucked under.
Look,
Bruh.
I don't know. I don't know about this. I'm going to James's
Like
question.
I said, you will only lose the ability if you pull that 2 to 3 out. You will only lose the ability to do dick ups. That's it. It still work.
Okay.
Cybernetic.
Cybernetic. I mean, hey, I would consider that over just because then you would have
Nah,
like a
bruh.
super penis or something.
Nah, bruh. That's synthetic bullshit. I still want my motherfucking shit.
Wait a minute. So to James, oh man, I keep saying this. To Jude's question, would you rather fight Mike Tyson or Little Mac? Who is Little Mac? I need to look.
Lil
this up.
Mac's from the Punch Out game on the NES.
Oh man, they're both pretty hard. I don't know, man.
And Mike Tyson
Bruh.
Mike Tyson was in Punch Out, or Lil Mac was
He
in
was.
Mike
No,
Tyson.
Mike. They both in the same.
Mike
game.
Tyson was the boss, but you played as Little Mac, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll take my chances fighting Little Mac over Mike Tyson. Fuck
Wait,
that.
he beat Mike Tyson in the game.
Yeah, but that was a game. This is real life.
And Mike Tyson is still out here getting out. I mean, getting wins, man. Mike Tyson still wins.
Did you see him in Ip Man? That dude was insane.
Yeah. I don't care.
Oh my god.
I don't care. The dead man will still hit you hard. Shoot.
Mike Tyson's got a whole bunch of horrible R&D mechanics.
Damn, he got a lift.
Bruh. Okay.
He needs some milk.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Someone
you gotta
says
be
you
like
need
that?
some milk.
Why you gotta be like that? Oh,
Hey, but in all seriousness here, let me bring it in. Did you guys see the thumbnail of today's video at all?
Yeah.
nah.
So this is
I don't even lie to you.
well, dig the move, man. This is something that I found while going across the World Star hip hop joint. World Star always has a plethora of content to just pluck from. It's like a bountiful harvest. You just pick whatever you want and you just have a discussion, right?
Right.
You
So-
gotta stay away from there, man. That place is poison.
I mean, it's better than it used to be. It used to just be rap music videos and big booty bitches. Which it still has both of those things,
But it's not
more,
in abundance anymore since the creator died.
I didn't even know the creator died. The creator of
He
World Star
died like
died?
a couple years ago.
Damn.
I was not that plugged in to know that.
Yeah, me.
Interesting.
I don't pay attention to World Star like that.
I mean, I
World
don't either,
Star.
but I just found it.
Well, here's the deal, right? So today's video
Got that ad blocker?
includes. It's not on YouTube. I'm pulling it straight from World Star. But today's video is a man is confronted with a choice, man, and this is something that I thought interesting because I'm like, man, I can't even imagine being in this type of, or even put myself in this type of situation where I have to make this decision. But I'm gonna play the video and then y'all inject as you need. I'll pause when I feel it's needed as well, but it's just a short 3-minute video. We'll get through it pretty quick. All right, so check it out. Let's make sure I got the volume up too. And I'm gonna mute my mic.
This is the shit I got to go through. It's like I got to choose between my child and my marriage. And the shit getting old. It's getting very old and frustrating.
Between your child and your marriage, what is you doing? I mean, like, what's going on?
I'm recording, man.
The woman that's like talking to him, that's his actual wife. All right. So he's recording his interaction with his wife right now. I'm gonna let it play out.
Recording because you ain't dropping that shit. I don't give a damn about no Facebook, no YouTube, or nothing. No. And I don't care nothing about that. Because my thing is right here, you pay $500 a month. You can drop it. I'm gonna put your business out there. You pay $500 fucking dollars a month.
Hey, quick note: how many of us have done that? Like when you're getting bitched at, you just hop on the game real quick.
All day. I don't even lie. I did that today.
All suspect.
I got a slight story. So I got in an argument with my ex.
Go for it.
I got in an argument with my ex one time, right? And I was really heated to the point where it was about to get physical because I was getting that angry. So like, nope, not doing that. So I walked out. So she continues to yell at me out the window, and she said the following: "You can go to your other bees then, or whatever, or you can find some other bee." I was like, "See, this is where I'm going to cool off. I'm going to somewhere else so I don't have to hurt you, because that's what's on my head right now. The devil's trying to talk to me, and I'm not going to listen to him. I'm not trying to go find no other woman. I'm trying to keep you safe by exiting the situation." And that's what that's what a lot of ladies don't get. Like, we're trying to help you, okay? We're trying to help you.
But then they're like, I don't mean to cut you off, but like, then they're like, oh, but like if we like take the time to like, hey, I want to leave. I don't want to, because I don't want to do something I will regret. You step out that door. Here they come. Oh, why you want to leave me or try to stop me from leaving? Like, no, you ain't going nowhere. And it's like I want to go have a moment to myself to calm down, and we will further this conversation later. But right now is not the time. and that's like I've been in that position way too many times as I'd like to count. Way too many. And it's so annoying. It is so annoying to the point to where like I don't even know what else to do, because if I stay here, I'm just going to lose my mental sanity. But if I go, I'm like, what's going to happen behind my back?
Right.
Because I'm gonna pull it up in a bit, but I'm gonna let you finish because like I actually have something to show you along with your story that kind of relates to this.
And you both make a good point on that. I think we've all kind of done that during a relationship at some point. I'm definitely done what this dude's done. I like get on the game or go for a walk, just something to just shift my mental state for a second. Let me pull up some of the comments where we continue. Pickle says, "This is easy. She's gone." Yo, Pickle, you the homie, bro.
You said and done, my boy.
Pickle's like out of there. Kay says, "As unfortunate as it may or may not be, the kid has to be a priority." That's a good point too.
Yes.
Let's see what transpires or what unfolds here. So let's see. So he's getting on the game. He's recording. I don't know. Oh, well, she knows he's recording now, but she doesn't give a fuck. She's just going off the handle. So let's see.
It's child support. It ain't nobody but doing no extra. No shoes, no clothes, no toys, no nothing. Fuck all that.
Hold on. Pause.
Yep.
Okay. So she said out of her own mouth that this man is paying $500 in child support. Correct? Did I hear that or not?
Yep, he's paying $500 a month in child support.
So she's talking about extra stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't like, she was like no shoes or nothing else. He's giving you $500 in child support. What? Why do you need extra? Like, that's called greed.
Wait a minute. Hold up a minute. Why is he paying child support if he's married to her?
Well, no. So the way the clip is unfolding, the lady that's yelling at him is his wife, and she's upset because he's already paying $500 in child support to his baby mama, who's not in this clip. She's not in the clip.
Okay.
And the baby mama also wants him to buy shoes for the son, on top of paying the child support. So the wife is upset. She's like, "You already giving the money. Why are you gonna buy shoes?" She's upset about that.
Okay.
Right.
On one hand, I'm playing the neutral game because I can understand where both sides.
Okay.
One,
I wrote out my statement too because I thought you were talking about her.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So on one hand, aren't you gonna do all you're fucking able to for your child? First off,
Mhm.
you love your child, right? So you're gonna do anything and everything for them, right? Two,
Sure.
why the fuck? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this woman doing with that money that you give her every month?
Probably spending it on herself because 500. So 500 a month is
It
okay.
ain't shit. Don't lie.
It
It
ain't,
ain't
it ain't
shit.
really shit. That's probably food and maybe some clothes or something like that. She might be spending the rest on whatever. You know
And
what I'm
that's even
saying?
if she's doing that. Even if she spend the
Even if it's
majority on the child.
right. But no, good point. I mean, you're already sending the money. Why are you doing extra? So
But
that mhm.
oh, it's not mine. Oh, go play. Uh, but my point is though, it's like yeah, if no matter how much conversation you have between the two of these women, and I don't like this woman, or
Mhm.
as much as I'm not going to sit here and try to fake the funk with somebody I don't like, they will never get
Mhm.
along. You have to sit there and play this fucking game of tiptoe around these two women so you don't piss off one or the other. Because
Mhm.
if you piss off the baby mama, she gonna take your ass. She could potentially take your ass to court and get more money out you.
Mhm.
Or two, you piss off your wife because
It's a lose
it
lose
obviously seems that's what he's doing
because she
because he's
doesn't.
trying to take care of his son.
I think she doesn't want resources going. I think it's a bit of to me, it seems like it's a bit of jealousy, and she doesn't want like just more resources going out of the house than what he's required to give type thing. You know what I mean?
Understandable. I can understand
And
that. But
I'm gonna
um,
play a bit of devil's advocate here.
go for
Uh,
it.
See, this is why, and I put this on Facebook too. Vet the people you get with.
Oh
She should
yeah,
have found out whether or not he had a baby mama, and if he's still dealing with her, she shouldn't have not. You should have not even dealt with him,
yeah.
dating
She
or
married him. It's so weird.
yeah. Like if you knew from, if he told you that from jump, you shouldn't have involved yourself with him because that's where complications come in. That's why I
Yeah.
say
Don't deal with people with kids. Pickle. Hold on. Pickle did ask. He said, "How many times a kid need new shoes?" Well, kids grow fast as shit. Oh, go ahead, Sus. You're muted, bro.
if if it is a younger child, like you said, they do grow at a stupidly fast rate.
But
Like
I think Pickle's being funny though. He's like, "How many times a kid need new shoes?" Kind of thing.
I know, right? How many pairs too? That's a good point. How many pairs?
Hey, I'm gonna let the clip play some more though. Let's
All
see,
right.
because it escalates like it really does. Hold on, here we go.
Give a damn. No, she can get the shoes out of child support money. She get the shoes out of child support
see,
money. That's what you pay child support for. The court ordered child support. You ain't got to do shit else. And she ain't gifting nothing else. She should have never took the fucking child support out if she needed more money.
You shouldn't feel like that.
Why shouldn't I feel like that?
That's my fucking child.
I don't fuck that child. Fuck you too.
that's the fucking toxic
Oh,
bullshit that we as because I don't know. I actually don't know if she is black, but she sounds black. But we
Dang, no white
need to fucking stop. We need to fucking stop. Just because the man wants to take care of his fucking child doesn't mean you have to be a vindictive ass bitch. Like you are sitting here telling this man that you're married to that fuck that child when that just gives me a good idea of how you would treat our child.
yeah. Good point. No, that's a very fair point. It is some bullshit. but let me read some of these comments.
I mean,
I like to get the commentary. Someone says, "Yeah, got to vet the things." So that's to your point, Carl. Vet the things you dislike or see as issues beforehand, especially kids.
hey,
Kay
my boy,
says,
we're gonna get you a spell checker.
I
"Man,
look.
let the man get a mess of slack." He's like writing and listening. He's working on something.
I
So,
understand that.
Kay says, "I mean, the situation could have been different when they got married, and the relationship could have deteriorated over the course of the marriage. It's very possible too." But again, yeah, you gotta they need to have a mutual understanding at the beginning that okay, I have a child. Sometimes I gotta do a little bit extra, right?
But like,
Um,
hear this out though. How can you be okay with it? That say if he came into it in the beginning, and they all was like, okay, it's fine, I understand, blah blah blah. But then like now that it's this ongoing thing, you're
mhm,
tired of it, or it annoys you that I'm doing something like of the sort. Like,
true. Well, good
how can
point.
you be accepting of it at one point, but then now you're against it?
People, people's minds change. You know what I'm saying? I won't say people change, but your mind does change from time to time.
Right.
Uh, Someone says unless they both had kids already, the issue shouldn't become a bigger. The issue shouldn't become a bigger issue. James Pickle. Now you put your whole name in there now, Pickle. It says nah. So even if he grows a lot, why buy expensive shoes? My daughter's almost 7, and most of her shoes are from Walmart. I agree.
Hey,
I'm with that, Pickle.
ain't no
Yo,
ain't no
yeah,
point in putting them in designer shoes and all this shit when they
Yeah,
just gonna
great,
grow out
that
of them 2 days later.
so that
great.
goes to how she's using that $500. So that yes, yep. Every point, everything everyone is saying is valid here. Like on
Shit.
both sides of the argument.
I, you know what? I
Um,
grew up in J.C. Penney and fucking
same,
like discount and fucking pay less. And them
yep,
Macy,
pay less shoes, boy.
yo,
bro.
Motherfucking you ain't getting no Jordans. You getting Shacks.
Hey, when I was a kid, I had them Jesus sandals, bro. You know what I'm saying? you know what
Jesus, you was wearing socks with them motherfuckers. You ugly
I'm saying?
motherfucker.
one
I
was
had them Jesus walks, bro.
should be an
Hey,
actual brand of shoe. I ain't gonna lie, shoe.
hey, you should. Pick also says that lady out of pocket with that. Kay says they could have had mutual understanding and then things changed. Yep.
See, yeah, that's what I said.
Let's
That's true.
uh let's watch some more. Let's see.
Now we go to the
Yeah, moved to the bedroom now. That's her. That's his wife.
She looked like she bench presses him.
I think it's echoing off of you.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Hold on. Let me mute. Let me mute.
No, you ain't getting no shoes out of here. You ain't. It don't matter. It does not matter. No, you don't get buy no shoes. She get the shoes out of child support money, $500 a month. That's what y'all agreed on. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
She packing her shit.
Yeah.
No, she's not packing her shit. She's packing his shit.
What the fuck?
Watch. Hang on.
You want to get some shoes? You can get some shoes, but it won't be in here. It won't be in here. Believe that, baby. It won't be in here.
Like Sub said, this is very toxic because he's trying to be responsible. Like, and she's technically not letting him. She's giving him an ultimatum.
Get your ass up out of here. Get your ass up out of here. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting your ass. You want to buy some shoes? You want to buy some shoes? It won't be in here. I'm getting you up out of here. Get you up out of here. Man. No. Ain't no put up. No, you want to get shoes? You want to get shoes?
Really?
I think this is over. This is way blown out of proportion. It's like she did not have to react in that fashion because she made a good point. Why couldn't he get the money? Why couldn't she get the shoes out of the $500 she spent? But let's
But
just
this
say,
begs the question though. So it's like, how much say so should the wife really have in how he's providing for his kid? You know what I mean? Because it's kind of
are
the
you
same thing
helping?
when it's reversed.
Are you helping?
Right, we don't know. I don't know if she's bringing in majority of the money. I don't know if he's bringing the majority of the money. I mean, the way she's
That's
packing,
beside that. I'm besides the point. I'm talking about helping that child. That is my let's say my child
she
and
said,
the
"Fuck
baby's
that
mother.
kid."
Exactly. She already stated that. So that
Hmm.
gives me the inclination that she don't help in any fashion.
Hmm.
So why? Why should you have any say so in
Because I
how I deal with my son or my child?
would she. Let me see if I'm saying this right. She probably wouldn't. Damn lights. She probably wouldn't. But would she be the same way if that was their kids? Probably not. But that's his kid. So if he's making that money, if he's working and he's making that money, that's his say so. That's y'all's household. That's y'all's household, but that's his money. Let him do what he's gonna do with that money.
To provide for his child. Yes, that's what you do. That is what you are expected to do. Is provide for your child.
But let's think about this from the other side, because typically it's flipped, right? Normally it's the mom who has a kid with baby daddies, and the new dude that's coming into the equation has no say so at all. Even if he's provide even if it's his house, he's providing everything. He can't discipline them kids. He can't. The children always come first for the woman. So
Yeah.
why is it not the same on the other shoe? I This is interesting to me.
Because it's like playing somebody else's save game.
Guys,
You don't want to, but it's there.
guys, kind of we're kind of going into the teachings of what I like to call toxic feminism. And I got a bomb. Speaking of feminism, which I think YouTube doesn't like us saying that, but anyway, I don't care. Go away, YouTube.
Okay.
Anyway,
We 30 minutes
so
in.
I got a bomb dropped on me about that, but I'll wait until we finish the video before I drop that bomb. So
Okay. Let me get some of the comments here. Pickle says, I feel like his wife thought he was gonna basically leave the other kid. That's what I mean. Like I said, she said, fuck that kid. Kay says she should have a say in terms of her family's finances being endangered because of some other unrelated woman. I was with her until she started packing. Yeah, the packing was extreme. The
But
packing was
even
extreme.
even with the sharing of the finances, I can understand that. Like you should have a say in how that money is. If y'all are in a committed relationship, that's y'all money to a certain degree. That is still if he's the sole provider, that is his money. You just have a little say so because he wants you to feel like and get you off his back. He wants you to feel like you have some authority. Secondly, that child. I feel like I'm repeating myself.
You probably are. You probably are because we've seen this scenario so many times.
Let's just say, okay, I'm gonna throw myself under the bus.
Hmm.
There's two kids in my household. One is mine. One is somebody else's saved game.
so that's going over saying.
No, but I treat her as my daughter. But that she is biologically not mine. But I still
Hmm.
treat her as much. Her father sends her $500 a month, as the man sends his child per month.
Sure.
If he needed it, say like if you were short on rent or short on the bill that was like a couple months late on the bill or something, that you needed that little
Hmm.
extra cash because the work wasn't making enough. That's probably what they need it for. But they don't want to tell you that because their pride won't allow them to say so. I say what their real problem is. They might just say like, "Hey, I need next month's early," or something like that.
Wait, so you think that's where the wife is coming from here
No,
in this case?
I'm saying the baby mother.
Okay, yeah,
The
yeah.
baby
I got
mother. That's why she's asking for shoes, because you never know what she used that money on. We are only speculating that it's bad, but who knows?
Yeah, she might not even be working, the baby mama. She might
Right.
be on welfare.
Right. So whatever she used it for, bills, other miscellaneous bullshit that she didn't need, but we don't know.
Hmm.
Uh, but yeah, I'm just saying, it's by the story I was just ranting off.
Sure.
Is the fact that you never know what it could be. So it's like maybe they need a little bit more help because they ain't financially stable, and you got it, and uh, you should be there for your child when they ask you to, if
Hmm.
or try your damnedest to get it done.
Hmm.
That's
Okay.
That's
Good
it. So,
point.
but like I said, I feel like she took it to a whole nother level
She
because
did.
she was, fed up.
So maybe
with
this has
that.
happened before, where I think that does kind of lead to what Pickle asked earlier. Like, how many times does she need new shoes? Maybe he has done other instances of just giving out extra money for
Mhm.
his kid if the mom needed it for whatever reason,
Right.
and the wife doesn't like that. I, I'm just speculating here.
Yeah, like I said, I
Um,
understand both sides, but yeah, you do something like that, you basically kicking this boy out. Or flip
a,
side, maybe she bought the kid new LeBrons and put their family. Damn.
yeah, he bought his son a pair of the Yeezys.
Yeah.
Um, So Kay makes a solid point here. He says, "Isn't marriage meant to be a unification of all those things, finances, household upkeep, actually raising the kid, and so on? So the concept of them only semi working together seems off." I agree with that point too.
Yeah.
In the normal functioning situation, yes, it will be a unification of all the finances. They would have an understanding of, hey, this was my child before we got married. I might have to give a little extra sometime, but I'm gonna make sure we good type thing. Make sure they're holding down the fort. But it seems like, in Carl's words, right, a lot of toxicity going on here, a lot of imbalance, so to speak, a lot of
Right.
immaturity. And probably not unification. They're probably just married on paper, right, and they sleep in the same house, but he's doing his thing, she's doing her thing,
To,
type deal. There's not a real unification.
to Kay's question, Kay, that was before we got to the years of, and by the years I'm specifying, the 2000s, that was before we got to the insanity that we have now. Like, it was never that when I was coming up, and that was back late 80s/90s.
Mm-hmm.
Never seen it this stupid. Never. I hadn't even heard of feminism until a few years ago. But here we are.
Oh, is that my cue to play the video again, sus? Okay, here we go. We're gonna let it finish out.
Yeah, we can go about here. Fuck that. You don't get no
yourself.
shoes in here. You pick and choose, but it won't
Echo.
be here. It won't. It's not.
My bad. Hold up.
Yeah.
You gotta trip me over some fucking shoes, man. Over some shoes.
Yeah, that's right.
That's bullshit.
Ain't no bullshit. Fuck you, the child, and the mama. Fuck all y'all. And guess what? You gonna get shoes. You gonna get. Matter of fact, why her husband can't buy him no shoes?
It ain't fucking responsibility.
It is his responsibility. He married. If he married her, he take on the child too. Why he can't buy him no shoes? That's what I don't understand. He probably calling him daddy anyway.
Bro.
Wow.
Bro.
Yo, one thing I will say is that women know how to like make
They
shit
know how to.
hurt.
They know how to fucking get you when you kick you down when you're already on your fucking already down low,
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
So
god.
this is worse than I thought.
bro.
So wait a minute. The plot thickens even more. Oh, hang on.
Look, look. Just look at this though. You see this?
I want marriage. Okay. I want.
Just saying okay.
Just look. Oh shit! I put one too many.
Okay.
Then they get the kid.
Uh-huh.
Then the woman's yelling at this man for, let's say, working or not spending time. Then he does all this other stuff.
Yeah, he's working.
Right.
He's making that money, making that bread.
He's
He
tired.
tired. She
He gotta-
bitching at him.
Ew, cussing her out.
Spends times with his kids.
Mm-hmm.
The romance is gone.
Give me what the.
Oh,
Wait, it's not. We not finished.
What? Okay.
Let's say he wants to go play golf or do something like his hobby. Get
She's
nailed
yelling
at.
at him.
Boom.
Coffee and chat turns into Netflix and chill.
Damn.
Oh my god.
And then like boom, and then it makes
He
you
made
feel
me
like shit.
feel spe-
Oh
And
man.
then yeah, and then they want a divorce, and
You
then you
should
get all
take
the
all
money.
his money.
You get stuck with nothing, and then he over there fucking in your house, fucking your
Oh my
wife,
God.
your ex-wife, and got your dog.
dog watching.
But look, that's not this situation though. But that is pretty interesting. Oh
listen.
wait.
Not done. We ain't finished.
There's still more.
There's
Shut the
still
kids
more.
down, man. You
Good
missed that.
Lord.
Your daddy is living a new life now. He doesn't have time. Oh, yeah, that
That's
is the
what she
lies
tells
we tell
him,
the
but then
kids.
he falls into work, drinking, and all this other shit.
Yeah, because he's depressed. He still has to provide child support for them because he mistreated me and ignored me. Yeah, in that scenario, the woman's being completely selfish. Thank you, everyone. What an asshole! It sucks that you had to go through that. All the simps, all the
Boom.
internet simps.
There you go. We
They were
ain't
the next
finished.
one to carry you kids. Oh, Jesus Christ! This is a whole story, sus.
Yeah, bro. But it's true that this happens so often.
It
And then
does.
like
It
boom,
does.
look at that. Time for kids. She got another motherfucker in the household.
Yeah, we've seen that. I'm depressed and I don't know what to do. Try online dating.
Online dating.
There's more
wait.
to the story.
There's more.
Oh my god! No. Oh, but that's her.
never
Supposed to
been
be
on that
her.
side.
That's supposed to be her.
No. This is not her. This
Oh.
is the man looking for like online dating.
Yeah,
and then,
but it's basically her profile.
yeah. And look at it, but she want money. She must have a lot of money and treat me like a princess. And kids always come first. What the fuck?
I don't know. That's what y'all got to do.
Remember, kids,
Remember, kids.
Daddy loves you. Whatever, Dad. We know that you have a new girlfriend and don't have time for us. The narrative that was told.
Oh, here, Razzle Dazzle. I'll drop the link for you, by the way.
Here you go. Look
Because
at that.
it's probably true, and don't try to talk crap about me to them, or you'll never get to see them again.
Threatening this man to never see his children again.
No. What she meant was, don't tell the truth.
Yeah. And then he finds the Facebook.
He saw on Facebook. Yeah. Saw the Simps messaging.
Yeah, and yeah, that's it.
That's a pretty fucked story, but I mean, I guess it's an accurate depiction of what actually goes on.
And here's the kicker. Here's the kicker that I found personally. I believe I told the story. When you're single, right? And the ladies come and approach you and you give the axe to it, don't even give them, don't say a word, just like cut it before it starts. They get angry at you, which makes no sense. When they try to give you attention and you're like, nope, don't want it, they get mad at you. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yep. No, that is the kicker.
Yeah.
Before we go on, I do want to catch up on some of the comments. Got to keep up with them, man. Y'all be dropping them. Y'all be having whole conversations. Pickle says she's still gone. Kay says, yeah, what I'll say to the side chance that she's still crazy and stupid.
Yeah.
Wifey says, even though she may feel that he's wrong, her actions by packing his things is disrespectful and uncalled for. Completely agree. Someone says, so wait, dude, baby mom is married?
Right. He's been, but like, damn. And then she hit him with like the fucking. He be calling him daddy anyway. Damn.
So I kind of get the wife's frustration a bit, but they probably never sat down and had a legit conversation about it, like just a normal conversation.
All four of them could have talked.
Thank you. Good Lord.
Right.
Nobody has conversations, and that's the thing that bothers me because I had to learn this myself.
Yeah,
that's the link, Razzle Dazzle.
Nobody does that. All we do is especially us black folks.
Whatever his name is from last time, please.
Especially us black folks. We don't take the time to sit down and try to figure things out. We just assume shit. We assume that this is what they're doing before we even ask.
Sorry.
Wife.
That's a running joke that Pickle has. He's because my Facebook was hacked. Y'all already know my Facebook was hacked. And so Pickle messaged me. He's like, give me my Facebook back. Pickle's Facebook got hacked too.
Damn.
So he got his back though. But like I'd reclaim mine and he thought I still had, I mean, he's just messing with me, but he's like, give me my Facebook back, man.
I got something to Suss's point.
Yeah.
The other problem with our community is our rage. And we all know we don't need to go delve completely into that, but we all know why it is that we're angry all the time. But the problem is, like Suss said, we don't talk about it, number one. And number two, we don't learn how to quell it. No. We do not. The instant something stupid happens, we get confused, we get panicked, we get angry. The first thing we go to is "Yo, mama," meaning we want to insult people. We literally want to insult people. Like,
Yeah, we want to hurt them.
go on the
Yeah.
defense, like instead of like, hey, like how can we solve this problem? We're gonna go and just get at people's necks. Why can't we just have a solution?
I don't know, bro. Oh, wait a minute. We got Soma in the building, but his
Device not connected.
device is not connected just yet.
So,
he's figuring. So I actually know Soma in real life, Carl. I don't think we're gonna have another Pastor Frank situation.
Oh God, let's
Good.
not. We don't need that.
Yeah, you gotta. I don't know. I think he's on his tablet. Whenever he gets that sorted, I'll bring him up.
But man, it's crazy out here that like she was mad disrespectful in that instance where she just
Yeah.
packing this man's belongings.
Who
But then
does
again,
that?
she could have talked. All of them, all
you
four
would
of
be
them.
surprised as to how many went. Like I said, the example that I've given many times. The
Mhm.
woman that got angry at me for not talking to her. She's an example of that, strangely enough. And I ain't married to her. But she got angry and started yelling at me. And I'm like, I'm glad I'm not talking to you, because if we would have got together and went years down the road, let's say I married her, I'm facing
Mhm.
that while I'm married to her.
Right. Hey, that's a good point. Controlling our emotions. Yep. But
And
that's something we all.
most people defenses is easier said than done. No,
Yeah.
it can be done. You just choose not to.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You make a
It's a-
conscious decision not to work on it.
You got to work on it. It takes a lot of years to master. It takes serious
Mhm.
temperament and a lot of years to master.
Because like you like I got the bad habit where I'll start to say something, but I'm getting better at it, and I'm like, let me not say it. Let me shut up and mind my business and do
Yep.
me. So
Hey, Soma, welcome to the panel, bro. What you got to bring to the conversation?
bring that muffin top, boy.
What you talking about? You talking about me?
Yeah, boy. With that muffin top, bro.
I didn't know men could have muffin tops.
Oh my God.
Talking
mean,
about your goddamn explosive afro, boy.
Mushroom, not muffin, mushroom.
I see. No, that's
Yeah.
gay.
Oh my God.
But to more the suspect's point too, before I continue with my story, or start my story rather, I do that too, bro. Sometimes like my girl will say something or she'll do something and she don't know she's doing it, and I'll tell her like, yo, don't do that again. And then she'll kind of like not understand what I'm saying, and so then I'm forced to break it down in nigga language, and I have to watch myself because she doesn't understand that. So I have to bite my tongue, like, okay, don't say that. Just
Okay, I'm gonna kick you in your neck when we see each other next.
I mean, I got hair.
Listen, I got hair. I got it faded right now, but I have a full head of hair. Kay.
I need to cut mine, but it's there.
I choose to wear this hat.
And over here, we got bro over here looking like Mr. Clean's brother.
Hey, I don't care, dude. I don't have to do all that maintenance. Forget you.
Yeah.
Hey, Jude's back. Oh,
Jude,
got
voice for only radio.
Hey, gentlemen, I have a question for you.
Oh, what you got, Jude?
Should I get killed by 2,000 attack, 5,000 attack, or 14,000 attack?
14,000.
He beat me to it.
I got killed with 2,000. Thanks, fam. I'm out.
He really just came in. Jude's at a card game right now, so he's listening.
Card games on motorcycles.
Oh my days! No, he's at the Digimon card game right now.
Nobody cares about Digimon.
I was just playing Magic a couple hours ago.
Nobody fucking cares about Magic either.
I won. If you must know, I won.
The Gathering.
Hey, ask me.
Do you care?
I fucking don't.
You're among the whole group.
Well, see, they can't see your hair, Soma. They can't see your hair.
That man got hair enough for all three of us.
You got out the
You must
military.
know.
Just let that shit just woof.
If y'all must know, I did shave
Oh, you cut it?
What?
Not my hair,
What?
though, my facial hair. Yeah, it grew back, but it's clean. It's
Okay.
a cleaner.
But you over here looking like a fucking lightning strike hit you.
Nah, I actually look good.
Oh my
I'm
god.
talking shit. I ain't seen you in a while. You know I got. You know I got to
Yeah, I
fuck with
know.
you.
I ain't got no camera. I got to upgrade eventually.
It's all good.
Otherwise, I would show you up. Your big head ass. But anyway, on to my story. My uncle,
Oh.
bro. This video is hitting the nerve. My uncle, he's divorced now. He's been divorced for about 25 years now. It's 25. Yeah.
Gee.
He never remarried. This lady, this particular woman that he married, they were high school sweethearts.
Mhm.
She met the whole family. They dated for, I think my mom said they dated for about 10 or 11 years
God damn.
after high school.
Wow.
And so they were together for basically most of each other's adult lives.
Mhm.
And they got married or whatever, had 2 kids. They had my 2 cousins, a boy and a girl.
Yep.
And it wasn't up until I think Isaiah and Aja were like, I want to say they were like 10 or 11. They're about a year apart. And so my uncle, he got a scholarship out of high school to play basketball. He was actually going to go to the NBA, and then he tore his ACL. And
Oh, that damn ACL.
Derrick Rose.
he lost it. So she was with him that whole time. And, he's thinking she's rock solid and everything. The family's thinking the same thing. She with him because she loved him. She probably was. But that changed at some point around the time my cousins were 10 or 11 years old. My uncle, at that point of his life, he had been a truck driver, 18-wheeler driver. So he's making a lot of money, but he's never home. And so he's never home. Like, I saw my uncle 6-7 times as a kid, like growing up. I didn't see him very much. I see him often now, but as a kid growing up, I never really saw my uncle. And so he ended up coming home one day. This is a true story. Came home one day, and the best friend of himself, was sleeping with the wife. Now it's a tricky story because he knew that his best friend was at the house, that he would let him crash there to watch the kids and to kind of help out around the house. He paid him extra for that, right? And then he ended up taking over. And so he came home one day from work. He was gone for about 8 months on the road. And she just completely moved the guy in, and his stuff was in the garage. And she's like, "Yeah, get out."
Always that best friend.
And he bought the house.
That's his house.
Yeah, he bought the house. But she I think what happened was, I don't remember the full story because I was a kid, but I think they went to court, and because she had the kids with her because he was on the road, the court overruled his decision. Yeah, because he wanted his kids. He was like, "She had a house, but I want my kids."
Yeah.
And so now he was paying child support for kids that he was already taking care of.
Damn.
And he was basically living on the streets.
That's some fucked up shit.
Honestly,
that's why you got to be careful of like the best friend and the longevity that you're gone, because things can change like that.
Yeah, because he said that since he's there, she was vulnerable. He was there for me when I needed you and all that bullshit. Bitch, you was horny. You jumped on his dick.
Yeah.
You wanted it to be, and since I wasn't home, you wanted it from elsewhere, which is bullshit.
Like, and then
I'm making all this money so I can provide for you.
But you're gone.
Hello?
You're never there. You're not there when I needed you. You spend so much time out of the house that I never even see you. Gone, I never even see you.
Yeah, it was a trip, man, because she tried to make it like he didn't want to be there. And I remember I'd never seen my uncle cry before, but we all had to be there for that.
Man, it's working.
My mom was about to whip her ass. My mom, she tried. My grandmother held her back. But my mama was finna whip her ass.
Shoot,
I was finna kill that lady.
I would have let her beat her. I would have let her beat her ass. Shoot, she need a lesson.
Yeah.
She needed a lesson.
she ruined his life, needless to say, because he's 45 now, never owned his own house. He's been staying with my cousin, with his older son, and they moved out because my cousin he just had a baby, and he had another baby recently, so they moved out. He got a house, and he left his dad, my uncle, the apartment that he's been staying in. So he's not doing the things that he wanted to do, and so now he's doing what he has to do.
This is why,
and he's not in his prime working years anymore either.
This to me, this further solidifies the fact that I think that I personally would never get married.
Really? Like ever? Under any circumstance?
Under any circumstance.
Really? Even if y'all clicked 100%.
Yeah, like a different woman, not.
Yeah, I know. Boy, anyway.
I'm serious.
Even though me myself, I'm still gonna fight the good fight, but I will be doing a lot of vetting. if it don't feel right, I'm not doing it. But I do understand where this is coming from because it's too wild out here.
Like my thing is, Chris, G, whatever. You're married, but like that, you can lose. Damn, and it's happened multiple times. You can lose all your shit, everything you worked
marriage
up to.
Is a risk to us, 100%.
It's more of a risk to us than it is to women.
Yes,
it's the family, the assets, all of that is on us.
Right.
But that's like to kind of what you have to do to protect yourself, honestly. Oh, snap. What the?
He dropped him out?
What's up, guys?
He pulled.
I have a new update. Can I see that Stingmon real quick?
Oh, my days.
So I just lost my match. It was Stingmon. I don't know if anyone remembers him from season 2. Just stabbed the shit out of me. It was terrible.
Oh, Stingmon. Is that the
Absolutely ridiculous. Is that your Digimon update?
I know, right, Jude?
Oh yeah, I lost 0-2. It was an OTK deck. It was a terrible time.
Get good, scrub.
Why don't you learn how to play the game? Better yet, why don't you get over
I
Fortress
am not
Warrior?
playing that game. I'm not playing.
Get over Fortress Warrior.
Here we go with Fortress Warrior.
Let's go.
I can't go. I'm not at home.
Hey, they got it on mobile. You can play it on your phone. Let's go.
On mobile?
Yeah.
What am I, a peasant?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Carl, you shut up, you fencing fire ferret using.
You know what?
Let me stop. Let me stop.
Burn in hell with that joke.
Man straight played fencing fire ferret in a fairy deck.
And I will continue to do so.
He's exposing tech out here. But
no, real talk. I did really well the first game. It was great. Second game, I don't know what happened, Chief. Third game's coming up, but I got it. Because 100% I can guarantee my opponent is going to be someone I gave one of the most prestigious awards possible to.
You whooped my ass award.
Did you drop Carl out again?
No. So here it comes. I'd like to introduce my man Edgar with his certificate of appreciation from the United States Air Force.
Hey, what up, Edgar?
Nice.
Congrats,
and I'm going to be beating him in the next round. So y'all stay frosty. Drop a like, subscribe. Go ahead and share it with your friends. I know I didn't really contribute much outside Would You Rathers. I know we talked about a lot of great stuff, which is why next week we're going to have another great episode from Carl. Peace, y'all.
How you going to end the episode? We ain't even done.
We ain't done. We ain't concluded yet.
How you going to put a plug on something you ain't even inserted?
Shameless plug. Get out of here.
Oh, my God.
Ridiculous.
The comments. Hold on. Let me get the comments real quick. Kay says, lack of faith in humanity. Pickle says shuffle a couple more times. Kay also says draw better cards.
Damn.
those go both ways. That's why that was funny.
Yo.
Conversation and his conversation.
And I will say
Yep.
say in reference to all this, a lot of this does go to feminism. So, what was I talking about earlier? So the bomb that got dropped on me, we all know I'm the one that declares episodes. Go away, Kay. The bomb that I was gonna drop was I found out that there was a family called the Rockefellers. If anybody knows who they are,
Yeah, Rockefellers,
Yeah.
BlackRock,
Domino.
Bilderberg, all that.
they were involved in feminism, and
Soros too.
yeah, specifically, I believe it was George Rockefeller, and I found out that it was a
He's okay,
it
bye.
was a scheme to get like basically make the Rockefellers more money. So they were out there convincing ladies, hey, you got to work, you got to do all this and this and that. Men aren't doing enough. So
and that's how we got the 50s and the beatnik generation.
yep.
The split in
And
the 50s of the nuclear family.
so saying that we're the enemy, but one of the people or some of the people that were involved in feminism or to found to support
Jude again.
to support themselves.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense to me. The enemy is man, but some of the people helping you are men for their
Right.
own.
Hence why there can't be a patriarchy.
Make it make sense.
That's true. That is, you guys make a solid point. A lot of women, modern day feminists, are fighting against.
Y'all are super rude, kicking me out. I'm
Oh
free.
my god! you can hang out. I think Suspect probably dropped you down. You can hang out.
No, I ain't fucking touch shit. Boy, I'm minding my own business. Goddamn.
Abusing
You know what?
your
I
power.
actually believe sus. And no, I
Hey.
didn't lose round 3 already. We're still waiting on Edgar to finish. Hey.
Hate said
Hey,
draw
but
some
here's-
better cards, idiot.
Here's the deal. Oh my god. The positions they hold are all inherently contradictory. Yes.
Yeah.
They all
Modern day
work for you.
feminism, all that. So I guess my question to that is, well, all right, first, let me back up to my earlier statement. The way to protect yourselves as a man, like going into marriage, because I know Sus, you say you'll never get married, right?
Yeah, I
For
don't think I
you,
will.
if you ever choose to do that, which you're saying you're not, but if you ever do choose to do that, man, definitely get an ironclad prenup, right? That's one way to protect yourself legally. And then two, like Carl says, you got to vet who you're dealing with. And I know sometimes you can vet and vet and vet, and sometimes they still kind of cuckoo. But you know, if you take your time.
Yeah. I didn't even cut you off. I was just agreeing. Yeah, sometimes you don't see it until you really meet a person or really get to know a person,
or until you live together.
Yeah.
So I do have to say I agree with that. I'll admit with the journey that I took on like my start of joining the Air Force, for me, I ended up marrying my wife, and then we immediately went to Germany, which not going to say was bad. Like it worked out for us, but 100% do not recommend marrying someone before you at least take the time to live with them.
Yeah.
And my only reason for that is because by the time we had gotten married, like we got put in a situation where we're already in another country, we're away from our families, and we had to learn how to adapt each other after already signing that we're going to be together. If you intend to officially be with someone before you make that next step, 100%. Take the time, live with that person. That way you see how they really are.
Yeah, like how in the Bible it says the 4 seasons. That's how you get to know somebody. Live through all 4 seasons with them. See how they deal with stressful situations, happy situations, intriguing situations where y'all both have to kind of be tested, you know, when you're away from each other.
Yeah, you got to understand their character. It's, you know, that's all part of the vetting.
And I'm already checked out.
That's why I said it's with a different person. We're assuming that you move forward.
Yeah.
This motherfucker changed it to homie.
Yeah, hey, homie is making an appearance on HomieTalk podcast.
Yep, homie is forever here, always with the resident otaku Jude.
God damn it, Jude.
Prefecture.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
I guess my last question, I guess, before we kind of start concluding this, right, is like, how do we change the current state of things? Like, how do we combat modern day feminism? How,
You honestly can't.
How do you change the mindset?
You can't reverse it.
There's going to be one other thing that's going to make feminism not as big of a deal as it is now, and it's that's going to be the problem then.
And that's going to shift what feminism is. Now, interestingly enough, feminism is shifting on its own. Like, there's nothing inherently happening that's changing it, but the transgender situation. They actually don't like
You know what?
at all. And it's
Y'all are lucky I'm in public, but gee, you know exactly how I feel about where this is going. Because I don't know if y'all heard this, especially with. So initially, I believe people are people. I try to do my best. I try to relax. I try to stay calm. But gee, do you have that picture that I sent you like earlier in the week?
Here, I got you.
You talking about in our group chat?
Yeah.
That actually hurts.
I will pull it.
Because I just have to know real quick how y'all feel about what is about to be seen.
Wait, a
I
picture?
wonder if you sent me this.
I maybe did. I don't remember. I just know when I first saw it.
One?
No, not the Shakespeare one. The other one.
Okay.
The Mulan one?
Yeah, that one.
Y'all don't have it up yet? Because I'm still on.
Yeah, no, not yet.
I got it.
You got it? Okay, I was just about to do it.
It's so this is the picture you sent here.
Transgender soldiers weren't allowed to serve. Mulan can never have safe shot.
What the fuck does that have to do with transgender?
Mulan dressed up as a
But
dude.
that's how
that is cross-dressing. That is not transgender.
Well, hold on. Let's dissect this. Let's dissect this really quick. In Ukraine, they actually do have a transgender army, and they have like unicorn patches. Their army soldiers have. I'm serious. They actually do have a separate section of army.
Oops, somebody got kicked out again.
No, I think Sus threw up the deuce, so I think he had to go get something.
Oh,
yeah, or he's something.
Checked out.
He's still hanging out in the back.
Okay, but they actually do have. There are different militaries all over the world that are adapting. The coexisting with the different religious symbols. They're doing the same thing with LGBTQ references, rather. Not the whole thing, but just like the letters in it, the individual groups.
That picture.
But here's the thing. So like when I saw that,
that's crazy.
Obviously, you and Sus have heard me like try to preach not to have that knee-jerk reaction. I couldn't help it because this was one of those cases where, regardless of if you know the Disney story, regardless if you know the original, like more behind where this came from. This was not a story about gender identity. This was a young woman who went out of her way to prove she could do what men could do in a time period where specific gender roles were established.
Right.
Exactly.
So
she wasn't a transgender.
Right.
Not even a
literally loved her country. That was it.
Yeah.
So in that case, like, it effectively boils down to why does it matter what she is? But at the same time, think about how quickly you change the narrative by putting that spin on there.
Yep.
That's what I was just about to say that. That's a deceptive narrative because, again, she's not transgender.
All right, like we're agreeing on text with doubles.
We got to meet you, Jude. You got some background noise.
All in all, stupid. It's stupid. That's all. And it might not be the most intelligent response, but
you can't really address it. It makes the conversation null and void. So now it doesn't matter if you have a conversation because people are going to believe that narrative now.
Right.
So it shuts down the conversation. So it don't even matter.
He says the movement's going to end. The way it's going to end is going to get so large it devours itself.
Yeah.
He says he likes
What
how the
about
Me
us?
Too movement meant that men stopped interacting with women in the workplace. Pretty much.
They have that going too.
Damn, he wrote a whole fucking paragraph real quick. Damn.
So sorry, Jude. I've been on the internet too long to look at a picture like that and not ignore it as a crap pic made by an idiot.
Well, okay. So with that, right? With that, now you can go ahead and show the Joan of Arc one.
Wait, there's a Joan of Arc.
Lord,
That's not even the same.
No, go ahead. Show the Joan of Arc one.
That's not even the
I got it.
same.
Or you? I got it.
Hold on, I gotta see that now. Hold on.
I gotta,
Yeah.
I gotta see this myself. I'm with Soma.
Those aren't even resonant.
Okay,
Like,
this is the
not.
Joan of Arc.
Shakespeare's Globe Theatre in London announced that the upcoming production of Joan of Arc. Why does that matter? That wasn't. That's so warped. It ain't even gotten in there. There's
Exactly.
And in this case, like, again, I know the main topic on this that we were covering was like the more of the feminist type thing, but this is a movement that has gotten to the point where yes, sure, there is a chance that it does continue to devour, grow, and keep consuming all things, but at what point do we say stop? Where does the buck stop in this case?
That's the thing. It's like feminism, right? It's not gonna stop because it's an ideology. So it's because it's been said, and now in the physical, it's in the physical, right? They have an actual movement now behind what they were discussing in the 20s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. So the ideology is just gonna swell, and it's going to devour, but it's not gonna stop at anything. It'll probably shift, much like feminism is doing. It'll find something that it hates and then focus on that. And then the focus for us will be which group, right? Which side are you on in that fight?
Right.
It's not gonna.
Crazy,
It's sad.
One part of it is that I've seen of feminism, or I think slight part of feminism is the independent woman movement, which we've seen time and time again. We don't need no men, all this stuff. But I've seen quite a bit of videos that have surfaced. I don't know if they're jokes or not, for sure. But there was one example of a woman who, she didn't know how to put oil in her car, and it was like literally put in caption, like, I need a dude to help me change the oil help me change the oil in my car. And I'm like, no, you don't. What you need is to learn how to change the oil in your car. You don't
read.
Read.
It is simple. They have YouTube videos if you want to go in that direction.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna fucking lie. You know what I mean? Those goddamn videos saved me from fucking like breaking some shit.
Yeah. I was looking at it. I was like, she was having all this trouble, and this dude, she stopped at AutoZone or some stuff like that, and this dude was just sitting up there laughing at her. I'm like, but anyway, I'm gonna let you go. So she was like, I will cook for you, I'll clean for you, all this stuff. Like, no, I will teach you how to change the oil, but I'm not dating you just to help you with your car. That's stupid.
Lead them cook for
I think
man.
her point was that they needed a man. Yeah.
But yeah, so many videos of that has surfaced. So it's like, okay, y'all wanted to be independent, and then at the last minute, y'all are learning it's not feasible.
Yeah, you can't outsource something entirely. And
I think
you don't have it.
Not saying that you can't be independent, but at the same time, there's a cost to everything. Independence is one of those things. Mm-hmm. You wanna do all the stuff that men do, but you have to learn. We can't do what y'all do. Don't expect to do what we do.
Or
hey, equal rights, equal lefts, us, right?
Yes. My thing is like the simple fact that like most of I'm not trying to talk bad about women or anything, but like some of these women out here can't even do the most simplest task.
Facts.
And I'm not trying to be mean, but I was just at like the other day. I want to say last week. I was at Wendy's. And
What you doing?
Where's my wallet? I'm sitting there trying to order some food, pay for it and everything, and I have my credit card. Like this card specifically.
Okay.
And the lady that was sitting there trying to scan this card, I don't know what possessed her to put it in this side down.
Okay, she might have just been a little special.
Yeah,
I didn't say anything until she did it like the third or fourth time, and then looks at me like, your card's not authorized. Like,
hold that card up on streams.
You can't. All it has is my name on it. You can't even. There's no numbers on it.
Yeah.
You want to see it? Nothing on it. Nothing.
What social security number is that attached to?
So real quick,
nothing on it.
Real quick, I just want to say this.
Yeah.
We are not a He-Man woman hating club.
No, absolutely.
And we are not trying to steal Suss's credit card number.
You ain't got
or
nothing
any
on
card
it.
numbers like that.
I am. He stole so many years of my life. I am.
I stole years of your
years of my life.
You know what?
And I'll never get back.
You know what?
You know what? You right.
How about this? How about this?
Oh my God.
I got something for y'all real quick.
What you got, bro? What you got?
I just want y'all to know that no matter what happens in this round, did you just show your ID for no reason?
No, that was an accident. I was
hold it up to the camera nice and close. Yeah, just jot it down.
You know what? I tried to come up with something nice to say about all y'all, but
go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to hear.
But
sir.
G, Sus, you cool. Soma, I don't know you that well. Carl with your bald ass head. Stop playing Fence and Fire Ferret. Jude's out.
Never,
All right, Jude.
ever. Always play that card.
Oh my God.
See, but I did that in a way where you couldn't see anything. So.
And you know what? Carl smells like feet.
Damn.
I thought he left.
No, he didn't leave. He never fucking leaves.
I went back to my book and I hear
This
fool. God.
Yo, what the hell is this stream tonight? This is
That's a good question.
Oh, this man, he smelled like feet and Mr. Clean.
Just so you know. Just so you know. I told you when you made that Facebook page that, what was it? Every group has that one person that can't make conversation. See, it's the whole panel. All of us are clowns, especially Carl.
What do you blame me? Menace. Menace, that's what he is.
The only one who takes this seriously is Kay.
Kay does take it pretty seriously.
So I'd like to thank you all. Have a nice night. Drive safe. If you're driving, if you're at home, mind your business. Don't go out. The freaks come out at night. Something else. I don't know. But I don't know. I ran out of stuff. Like, subscribe, check out the video. Carl's got the next episode.
The second time, you don't get to end it. We're not done.
Carl's got the next episode. We out.
He's trying to conclude.
Keep plugging stuff, and it ain't nothing even being plugged.
Why not?
Nothing's been concluded.
So normally we do just go for like the hour, but tonight I'm just letting it go. You know, it's a good conversation. It's a vibe. We're just chilling. You know what I mean?
I was watching another stream before y'all started streaming. He was doing the same thing.
I mean, honestly, I like when the conversation just goes off the rails. It's really good entertainment. Yeah, shit, man.
All right.
I do enjoy when the conversation.
God damn it! Get the fuck out of here!
You rude as hell.
Go home.
What do you mean go home? I'm still waiting on round 3.
Go play.
Go play.
I'm still waiting on round 3.
Oh my God!
Go sit and watch other people play.
This is why I can't.
Why would I sit and watch other people play when Edgar's right here?
That's watching people play.
No. See, Edgar's right here.
This is what happens. When
Edgar, do your job, man.
Hey,
good job. You just got the Air Force.
I mean, I would have done my job if we did this on time. Just saying.
Well, I had to go to work, so shut up.
Hey,
Oh,
you know,
cool.
I did have a chance to run some Grubhub today too.
Yeah, a brother can't go to work without being criticized.
Oh, I'm
Um,
sorry. I'm sorry. Every time I, have something that comes up, I let people know. And
I did let all you know.
in your
What the
defense,
fuck?
in your defense, you did let us know. And at the same time, when I let people know, y'all still rock the episode without me. So I was ready at 12 o'clock.
What?
I was ready at 12 o'clock. That's all I'm saying.
well, look,
I like to contribute to the
You got a
conversation
point.
too. Where's
got a
my
point.
3 cents? Where's my 3 cents?
I haven't been here in a while, so I don't
You
got
got a
nothing to do with
point.
that.
We have done that a couple times.
hey, it possibly was. K, he's talking about the Grubhub stuff. I think it probably was a net loss of gas. Possibly, I'm gonna see ultimately tomorrow when I do it again and see how much I make here. Talking about Grubhub stuff, but I think this conversation has run its course, gentlemen, because now we're really just being goofy as hell.
That's fine.
That's because of
That is
Jude.
fine.
That is because of Jude.
Hey,
I do blame.
screw you, Carl.
I'm right.
With that being all said and done, guys, thank you guys for the support. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe.
My cash app
We
is Soma.
will be here next week, same time. Hopefully not at 7, but probably 1.
My cash app is Soma 1234.
Oh my!
If y'all want to like, comment, subscribe, support.
Oh my god!
And
Oh
on
my
that note,
God!
peace.
Peace.
See y'all on the next one. Jeez.